Do you see
فکر
possible conflicts of interest? For example, you're saying as far as cooperation at scientific level, technological level, and perhaps other levels. Could there be a possible conflict as far as the 8 countries, individual countries, and what their goal as an individual country is as compared to the G8 as a group?
خیر
No, I don't think so.
نکته مهم همینه که
The point is that actually these countries have come to the conclusion that actually their purpose of holding this conference, they are going to send a message, and that is through cooperation we can move full steam ahead on the path to development and progress. And another key point I'd like to mention here is that because this group, the D8, actually has been created by Islamic countries, we are sure that all the achievements will be shared by all Muslims of the world, and even by all independent nations in the world. So we would like to boost cooperation. We have announced that, as well as other countries, we have announced that we can share our accomplishments and achievements with other nations. And these accomplishments can serve the interests of all freedom-seeking and independent.
Are we entering a different phase, the 21st century, in that there are different alliances and different regional cooperation? Is there a change on the horizon, or has there been a change in general with the political, socioeconomic situation? Do you see it changing, especially with Islamic countries?
Well, we have the experience of the collapse of the former Soviet Union a few years ago, and you saw that the theory behind that, in order to run the economy of the world, was a non-starter. Today, in the West, we can see that something has happened in the West, and it shows that this theory also is not an efficient one to run the global economy. When we look at the figures, we can see that actually the number of problems, we can go to the depth of the problems. Since the economic crisis began, actually during the first year of the crisis, only actually the exports of 20 countries dropped by $35,000 billion. That means half of the oil equal to the worth of all discovered oil reserves in the whole world.
So what do you think the Islamic countries can do differently?
See, the key point is here. If we can actually have an economy, an internal economy with an outward look, we can protect ourselves from these storms. Especially that when the theories which have been put forward in order to improve the human community, you see, we have to turn to Islamic theories and the actual Islamic schools of thoughts. These can help us a lot in running the human community. Both the East theory and the West theory, neither of them was effective. You see, actually, you don't know. Maybe tomorrow they tell you your whole assets are gone Okay, what kind of economy is this? What kind of running the global economy is this? However, when we turn to actually theories which are based on Islamic theories, we can see that actually we can be sure that because our prophets, they really wanted to bring us prosperity and progress. Well, this prosperity can be with us both in this world and in the next world, and it is guaranteed. And we can actually resort to these Islamic theories. And naturally, in our religion, in our Islamic teachings, there are instructions for running this world as well. There are good theories as well. Well, they focus on Islamic unity and making use of the potential of all humanity in order to improve humanity. This is one of the Islamic teachings actually. Really, when we turn to the Prophet's teachings, actually when they actually discovered the science, actually Prophets shared their knowledge and science. Here we do not have monopoly in Islam. When we talk about Islamic unity, when we talk about cooperation, actually when we talk about bringing together small forces and make up a big force in order to improve humanity.
So, Minister Mehrabian, for example, you were talking about the economic cooperation of these countries, Islamic countries. Are we talking about an Islamic economic system? Is this what the D8 are looking at cooperating and expanding on?
Naturally, well, in fact, the purposes of the aid, because actually they focus on promotion of cooperation among Muslim states, actually, well, they draw on Islamic teachings and Islamic theories. That's what they do. This is at the heart of their activities. Well, for example, suppose I, as an official which actually is to serve the people, Islamic teachings don't allow me to use humanity, the science of humanity, against humanity. Why are we opposed to weapons of mass destruction and nuclear weapons? We have been for a long time, we have been advocating actually the prevention of terrorism and the prevention of WMDs. This is against the principles of Islam. And naturally, we know what we're doing and we take it upon ourselves. It is our duty to actually conduct all our missions, even in the industrial field, even in industry, in technology and whatever. We actually should align these activities with our religious teachings. What is important here is that if we look at the background of Islamic countries, any time that we actually we neglected these teachings, we received the heavy blows actually. But any time we believed in ourselves and we used religious and Islamic teachings and actually incorporated them into our economic activities, then we actually were successful and helped improve the society.